The Ethiopian Airlines hijacking, 1996. Imagine sitting on a flight. The seatbelt sign is just turned off. People are chatting, reading, relaxing. It feels like a normal trip. But then, everything changes. Three men suddenly rush the cockpit. They are armed. They are violent. And they claim to have a bomb. The captain that day is Leol Abade. He is 42 years old, an experienced airline pilot, a man who only wants to bring his passengers home safely. But now he faces an impossible demand. The hijackers order him, "Fly us to Australia, or we will blow up this plane." There is one major problem. This aircraft does not have enough fuel to reach Australia. It is impossible, Lowell tries to explain. But the hijackers don't believe him. They think he is lying. So, under threat, he pretends to follow their orders. But secretly, he keeps the plane along the African coastline, hoping that when fuel runs out, he can land at an airport nearby. Hours pass. The hijackers grow suspicious. They realize he is not heading toward Australia. Furious, they force him to turn over the ocean. Lil knows what this means. Soon, the plane will run out of fuel, and when it does, there will be nowhere to land. Then, while studying his atlas, he sees hope, a small chain of islands near Madagascar. The Comoros Islands. Maybe, just maybe, they can make it there. But before he can reach them, alarms begin to sound. The right engine fails. Minutes later, the left engine dies. The plane is now a silent glider, spiraling down toward the ocean. Lil grabs the PA system and announces the words no passenger wants to hear. "Ladies and gentlemen, we are out of fuel. Prepare for a crash landing." Panic spreads through the cabin. Life jackets go on. Flight attendants try desperately to calm people down. Then, with no engines and almost no control, Lowell makes a daring choice. He will attempt the impossible, a water landing. On a nearby beach, tourists watch in shock. A massive jet silently glides across the waves. Moments later, it strikes the water. The aircraft breaks apart. When the ocean settles, wreckage is everywhere. But against all odds, 50 people survive, including Captain Lowell himself. Tragically, the majority of passengers do not survive, and neither do the hijackers. Still, Lowell is remembered as the man who, in an impossible situation, fought to give his passengers the best chance at life.